Hello aquarium enthusiasts, Jeff here. So check this out. One of my blue Neocaridina shrimps is berried. It's nice to finally see a blue one berried. I've seen several of the red ones berried, but it's nice to finally see a blue one to know that I will be getting blue shrimplets soon. Or maybe blue. Could be a cross between a red and a blue, so could come out. I think I've heard that mixing colors they kind of come out brown, but whatever it is, there must be some percentage that will still come out blue. And this is my 3.5 gallon Neocaridina shrimp tank. And the shrimp population is taking off. It's a little shrimplet right there. They grow pretty quick. That one might be maybe 3 weeks old. There's several right here. Let me see if I can find one of the real tiny ones. There's some in here that may have been born in the last couple days. There's a tiny one on the glass, but that's still not one of the smallest. But yeah, I've been seeing several of the red females berried, and it's gotten to the point where it seems similar to how a guppy colony might be, where pretty much every female that you see is pregnant. I kept seeing berried female after berried female, and now there's shrimplets in all different sizes, from real tiny little specks to some of these others that are bigger, that might be 3 or 4 weeks old. And there's a bunch of snails right there. I just put in some of these Hikari crab cuisine pellets. I hear that that's really good for shrimp. I think it was Jesse of Jesse Tanks that mentioned that, and they definitely like it, and they seem to be thriving. So I just put that a new catappa leaf in here, and you can notice it has tinted the water with tannins, but that's just fine. See the shrimp all crawling all over that. Yeah, I'm pretty psyched that the population is growing. So I initially bought 8 Neocaridina shrimp, and after maybe the first batch of babies, that grew to about 20, and now like 20 adults, and now all these shrimplets in here. Well, it's gonna be, who knows, maybe of all different sizes, maybe 30 or so. Yep, there's that berried blue one. But yeah, so I think I'll be able to spread some of these into my other tanks pretty soon. The plan was to to get a population going in here, and then when it's, when I figured it was going to grow and continue to grow, then I'd be ready to move some to some other tanks, and looks like I'll be able to do that. Like some of the, I don't really have any, not for the purpose of culling them, but I'll probably take some of them, some of the paler looking ones, there's some darker red ones and some not so dark red ones. So I'll probably take some of the less dark ones and try to move those to my other tanks to start, to grow populations in other tanks, not really for the culling purposes. Let's see, is that I think there's a tiny one right there. See if we can focus better. It's kind of in the shadow. Or is that even a snail? Thought I saw a little movement down there. There's a tiny one right there. And there's my cat creature. Just jumped up on top. And yeah, so I think the last time I showed this little aquarium, I had some white clouds in here, but I've since moved those to my 5.5 gallon where I already have 6 white clouds, so I moved the 4 in here to put, to keep them together in a group of 10. But I do still have 4 pygmy cories in here, if I can find any. Well, they're in here somewhere. With the glare and the terrible focusing, I can't seem to find any, but there are 4 pygmy cories in here. So, along with my plan to, once I got the population growing enough in here that I can move some shrimp to my other tanks, I was also planning on moving some endlers in here. So now that the population is growing, that's going to happen soon. And in my guppy endler hybrid tank, I just put a couple big pregnant females in a breeder box. They should be popping anytime or any day now, so once they do, I think I'll take some of those baby endlers and move them in here. I might wait until they're a little old enough to sex them, so I can maybe put maybe a pair or a trio in here. Yeah. Here's a good shot of all adults down to the little tiniest specks. Little speck shrimplet, all different sizes. Alright. Well, that's it for now. And I'm Jeff, and I enjoy fishies, and I enjoy shrimp, and I enjoy kitties. Thanks for watching.